Good morning, YouTube. Matt with ASL Dumpsters here in Aurora, Colorado. Today we have a hot tub removal job that I'm going to take you through and show you how I do it. My labor helper was probably gonna show up. Now it's looking like not, so it might just be me. I'm gonna have to probably do a lot of cutting and get that thing broken up so I can handle it. I brought some different tools this time than I did last time to help me with that. I brought a wheelbarrow and extra batteries. Guys, if you get into junk removal and stuff like that for hot tubs and you don't have a way of transporting them as a single piece and you need to cut them up, bring your Sawzall, extra blades, and at least 4 batteries, and make sure they're, the 4 amp hour batteries or more. Those little 1.5 hour, 2 hour batteries will drain like that, and you can't recharge them fast enough. I bring 3 4 hour batteries, an 1.5 hour battery, 2 chargers, and then a bunch of extra, hand tools, a wheelbarrow, and stuff like that to help me load up pieces and all that. So today I'm going to take you through the hot tub removal. The little updated apparel. We got some new hats, some different colors. We went red, white, and blue this time. I got some new shirts and sweatshirts also. I'm wearing my old shirt today because I know it's going to get jacked up, but yeah, so that's kind of exciting. And also we got my DRS system, my website from Dumpster Rental Systems goes live tomorrow, I think. I gave them access to my domain through GoDaddy, and so they should be taking it live tomorrow. I've got basically all of my current scheduled rentals for all of my dumpsters and my dump trailers entered into my, the automated system for that. So that has been a huge help. I have been tracking everything in a manual calendar, and just to show you what that looks like, this is like a typical week. I'm not going to show you too much detail without everybody's address on there, but it's been helpful as it's making things a lot less cumbersome. And if you guys are getting into dumpster rentals and you're planning on expanding and scaling your business, that is one thing you must do. You have to look into a system like Dumpster Rental Systems offers and get automated so people can schedule, pay online, sign your agreements online, and it protects your business. Having those agreements right there in an email to your customer automatically when you make that order is it protects your business, and ultimately you make more money, because when you haul more tons over your limit, they basically sign their right for you to charge their card for that extra tonnage. So anyway, today we'll do a hot tub removal. I have another quick junk removal job for a repeat customer, a contractor after that. So we'll get a full day in here and roll the intro. All right, guys, we're here at the property. Got the top, and the customer actually already removed panels and everything, got everything unhooked. All the pumps and everything work, so I might try and keep those motors, get rid of them somehow. But this one so far, just construction-wise, is looking easier than the first one that I did. And it's a little bit smaller, but it's older. So I'm counting on this stuff to be more brittle. Yeah, so we're on their back patio and this beautiful property out here. And I got to back up right here, so I get to go down this hill and load everything. So this will be nice. I'm gonna try and find a spot where maybe I can do a time lapse for a little bit and show you guys my process. One little quick tip, bring a wheelbarrow with you. All the little spindles, parts of the frame, pump, hoses, all that you can put in the wheelbarrow and do less trips. Little quick tip. Also, call me old, but knee pads help. And then remember, like I said before, big battery and 2 more big batteries with a smaller battery on charge. And then just extra hand tools. I got impacts and stuff in there too, and all the bits that I need. But this, like I said, this guy already took most of this apart, so we're rocking. And right now, all I'm doing is cutting these at the top, and I'll start pulling these out, and then we'll get into the hard stuff from there. my phone fell while I was doing that time lapse, but we're about a third of the way done. So I'm just gonna keep chopping these in sections, pulling them out. A couple of them in there, one of the big corners down in there already. There's another big intake filter side, and then yeah, we'll start cutting up the bottom, and it's going well. Again, bring enough batteries and blades. One quick tip too, you can make your own choice, but once you're cutting this apart, if you look under here, all these hot tubs have this frame under there. You can take the time to cut it out or pull it out individually, each side, and it'll make the plastic easier to cut, or you can just blast through it like I'm doing. All right guys, we are clear. Just cleaning up little tidbits here, but that's where it was. That's where it is now. So the title of this video is how to remove a hot tub by yourself. How to remove a hot tub by yourself. And 80–90% of it I did myself, which is not too bad. Sawzall is your main tool. But the homeowner and his son came out and offered to help flip that base, which is all one piece. The base and up through the middle of the tub is all one piece, and super heavy, and it still had water in it. So what we did was I took this strapped it to the corner of the trailer, ran it up and hooked it onto the base, and we started pulling it, and it actually worked. It did inch it down, and then we got to a point where I just grabbed the rope. They got on the other side, two guys got on the other side, and we just pulled it all the way down here to the edge, and then got it down right behind me here, stood it up and flipped it in, and then I just pushed it in towards the front because I've got another job to go to. But if the customer is willing to help, you know, if you don't need it, don't use it. You're here for a job. They're paying you to work, not the other way around. But if that job, you know, if that help's going to make your job a lot quicker, easier, and they're willing, you know, a lot of times guys don't mind helping out. Take that help. And on a side note, the son, his name's Carlos, was a demo contractor, and he asked me if I had a pry bar, and I do not. I have a lot of tools with me, but a pry bar is not one of them. So he came out with this, and he kind of used it on a few things, and he came out again as I'm cleaning up and said he was a contractor in California and did demo in high-rise buildings. And he said it would be an honor if I took ownership of this tool and put it to good use. He said he had a few more, so super awesome. Thank you, Carlos. You know, tools are a big deal, especially to contractors. From here on out, I'm going to get rid of, we got a little bit of debris down here. I swept up all up here on the patio, gonna clean up my tools. And then down here behind me on the other side of this retaining wall, I've got a couple other items that I'm gonna load up for them, and we are out of here. And on to the next one. All right, that job is complete. We are loaded, everything's cleaned up. Customer was super happy, they were awesome. We got a free glass of sweet tea out of it. So we're going to another job, contractor, repeat customer of mine. Sorry, let me turn there. Repeat customer of mine up in Centennial, Colorado. He's just got a couple bags of trash, you know, some piles of drywall and some MEP roughs, stuff like that. So we're gonna head up there. Still got plenty of room in the trailer. We're gonna maximize these loads. Guys, if you're getting into this, quick tip, start combining your smaller loads if you can. You know, with the junk removal stuff, hot tub removal, you can do 2 hot tubs with one 15-yard trailer. So, you know, with the price of fuel these days, I know a lot of places are raising their dump fees. You know, the cost of doing everything is more now. So you got to start being smarter with your stuff. You can't just go do one small junk removal job, head to the landfill, and then go to your next customer's house because you don't want to show up with stuff in your trailer. And that's another reason that ties into setting up your jobs correctly. If your customers ask you for a quote, do not give them a quote over the phone without pictures and locations of where those things are in the house or on the property. You can kill yourself trying to make a profit on pulling things out of a house that just take too much time. They're too cumbersome. They don't come apart. You don't have enough help, that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. Combine your loads, reduce your dump fees on yourself, and help yourself make some more money, especially in these times. So on to the next job. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we are back on the road. I already completed that other pickup job. I pulled up and the guys that are there working on the house were ready to go. They had all the materials sitting on the sidewalk, so I just jumped out and helped them load it. I don't want to take time to set up the camera or phone or anything. So anyway, they basically had some rough framing, some HVAC stuff, some pieces of drywall, a little bit of insulation, just general construction waste. But I've still got room in this trailer. If I were to have another job lined up, I could go hit that, get 3 jobs with 1 load. You know, which is a pretty good efficiency rating if you're looking into things like that. But that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. If you have any other questions about removal, hot tub removal, dumpster rental, stuff like that, you know, I'm still pretty novice when it comes to the junk removal world. I'm pretty much doing everything myself. So if anything you guys find in my videos, you find it entertaining, insightful, thinking about starting something yourself, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.